First of all, Charlene and I would like to thank you for selecting us to be among this August group. I especially thank you for including Charlene. The definition of sage is prudent or wise. I'm neither. I'm an entrepreneur. If there's a 55% chance that a project will be successful, go for it. Consequently, I gained wisdom by making a lot of mistakes. And I was blessed to be surrounded with great team members that were able to make lemonade out of most of my lemons. One of my Donisms is that I'll take luck and timing over skill and cunning any day. My first bit of luck was choosing my Italian immigrant parents well. They owned a country store and gasoline station in the rural area north of Des Moines. The second and most important bit of good luck or divine intervention was when a young girl from Orion, Iowa, who decided to work in Des Moines the summer before her senior year in high school, said yes to my proposal in April of 1957. And yes to a lot of personal loan guarantees, and yes to being a wonderful homemaker, partner, mother of our children, and critic when I needed it, which was very often. Luck kind of persisted throughout my life. When my parents decided to build a new store, once again in 1957, they paved the driveway. The old store had a cinder driveway. They put in new gasoline pumps and modern lighting, and unbeknown to them or the country, they become owners of what we now call a convenience store. I mentioned timing. In 1960, I also mentioned timing. In 1960, they decided to retire and lease the store to Charlene and I when we were the ripe old age of 20 and 22, with a business concept that was ready to explode, and the rest is history. I would need a couple of hours to name all the talented people that chose to hitch their wagon to a young, ambitious dreamer, but I do want to name a few. And I would call that another part of my great run of luck. The first is Ken Haney, who became my lifetime mentor. Ken was the attorney who prepared the lease for my father's store. Ken produced the founding documents for Casey's General Stores, the profit-sharing ESOP program, the employee stock ownership program. The lead attorney for our initial public offering, but most of all, he was there to help me overcome my many impatient mistakes. As Ken would regularly say when I was in trouble, "You did what?" Well, I guess we'll have to find a way to get through this. The second is Ron Lamb, a manager of a supermarket in Colfax, Iowa. Casey's was building store number 4 in Sayreville, and I offered him a job as manager and boasted that Casey's would someday own 100 of these stores. Even though Ron had some reservations, he chose to join up, and what a great decision that was for Casey's and myself. A dreamer needs a great operations person to make things happen. We've become affectionately known as the visionary and the hammer. When I retired in 2003, Ron Lamb became the CEO and chairman of the board, and 2 more long-term members would assume the job of CEO, Bob Myers and Terry Handley, and both were great leaders and produced outstanding results. I've been blessed with so many exceptional people who were so dedicated to Casey's dream and vision. I thank all of the many team members for making Casey's a respected Fortune 500 company right here in Iowa. Charlene and I have been keeping busy with our 4 children, 11 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren, along with many charitable activities, especially Catholic and Christian schools and Bridges of Iowa. Again, thank you for the Sages Over 70 Award, and God willing, we hope to be around here for Sages Over 90.